Tasty pork chops.
Yes, you have.
We have. Coming up. Coming up. Marcus Bean is doing them with a little mango salsa.
Is he now?
Is that a dance? So anyway,
I think it's a bacon chop, actually, isn't it?
Did I not say that?
They used it a pork chop.
But is pork and bacon not the same thing?
Yeah, but this is it's more like bacony, not like a pork, not like a white pork chop, I think. Well, we'll find out later.
Anyway, dinner's being served in about 15 minutes.
Also, we're going to do that celebrity mind-reading challenge with the mentalist, which will be very interesting.
Behind-the-scenes film from Coronation Street, Tyrone's trial, all of that going on as well. But before all of that, X Factor, and before X Factor was a twinkle in Simon Cowell's eye, we had the Saturday night sensation Pop Stars. Pop Stars gave us Liberty X.
Everything about you so sexy. So wide awake, I ain't mad at you, baby. I'm thinking it over. The party's jumping, we're gonna go crazy. Now you heard it, let me see you work it. Everybody say, oh, oh, work it a little bit. Hot, just a little bit. Me in the middle, let go. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit.
The memories that song brings back to me.
I don't want to know.
What's wrong with that? Why did you ever
what sort of memories did
What? Just the thing. Why did Liberty X ever go away? But anyway, thanks to the big reunion on ITV2, they're all back. So great to see you guys.
Thank you.
I love the big reunion. I thought, what a great idea, getting you back together. What did you think when you got the call, though, saying, will you do it?
Oh, we got the call early last year, so it's been almost a year in the making, really, before anything got transmitted. And my initial reaction was, hell yeah. But I think that other people had reservations for different reasons.
She'd
I was
moved
pregnant
on.
Yeah.
at the
You were
time.
pregnant?
Yeah, I was pregnant with my twins at the time when we came for the meeting here at ITV. And I was very much like, oh, I don't know. That I was very heavy. And I didn't see how I was ever going to get back. And they were
So we
already
could have had
talking about
Liberty
catsuits.
X minus Michelle. There could have been four there.
Minus
I mean,
Kelly.
Kelly! I've done it twice.
You're never going to forget that again.
Would you have done it if one of you couldn't? Would you have done it with just four of you?
Oh.
Or did you...
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
It had to be all of you. What about you? Were you...
I took quite a long time to say yes. Sort of same kind of reasons as Kelly. I've got a little boy, and I was very much in my kind of domestic bubble with him, and I hadn't done anything in the public eye for ages, and it was all a bit kind of daunting.
Kevin,
Was
what
that
were
the
you
problem?
doing? What were you up to?
I was just gigging and stuff, and just being a dad, doing
Yeah.
some photography. So just normal stuff, really.
You were back in the real world.
Yeah.
Tony, what about you?
Back in the real world too, Eamon. Yeah, I started a video production company. I studied film after the band, and then we moved back, myself and my wife, last year to start a family, which has started.
You see, all of which is great, and I mentioned the real world there. But when you get pop stars come along, and then you're put into this extraordinary world, and then for one reason or other, we look at those hits and you think, oh, brilliant, oh, fantastic. But kids move on, audiences move on, and they sort of left you behind a wee bit. What was it like having to go back into the real world, having it and then having it taken away? What was that like?
Oh, you best ask these guys, because I kind of remained in the public
eye.
eye.
You did,
Whether you like it or not, I
Yes.
stayed around. But these
What was it-
guys
what was it
managed
like?
to get anonymity back.
I think there was a definite adjustment period where you sort of feel, because there are some serious perks to the jobs, but there are also serious downsides. So some of the downsides you don't miss. But and then you start to, I think, get addicted to the perks.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to do everything for yourself. So when you sort of like go back to normal life, it's a bit of a weird adjustment, and people still recognise you though, even though you're trying to do the normal everyday things. You know, go to the supermarket and all of that, take your bins out and all of that. People are still pointing and staring and things. So you've got a sort of weird adjustment period. We all got through that. Got back to our sort of normal lives, and now we're sort of back here again.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a
With
weird...
a dilemma and a question mark as to what you do next as a result of all of this. What are you going to do next?
We kind of discussed as much, you know, well, we discussed the TV show, and doing the tour then cropped up because the TV show did so well. And, you know, if someone is going to offer us the opportunity to perform for 10 minutes on stage and go on tour for 2 weeks and live the life again, we'd be foolish to say no. So we've only got that far, really. We're really up for doing more gigs. And
Gigs as opposed to recordings.
Yeah.
So you don't see,
Yeah.
you don't see a new album or something, or...
We've got too many kids between us, I think.
While you have a think about that, let's have a look, because the DVD is out, as you said, and this is going to be the reunion concert with all the bands that took part.
We've seen any footage.
Yeah. Terrific. Was that scary being back on stage? I mean, it's a long time since you performed together, so just even performing.
Yes, it was so nerve-wracking. I don't think I've ever been that nervous in my life. Yeah, but it was amazing. It was such a buzz at the end to look at all the bands, loads of people crying. I was crying. I think the second time around, you just completely appreciate it and take it all in.
Who was were you ready to go or not? Because Michelle, she lives in that gym. You know, I follow you on Twitter and I bump into you in places.
I know.
I mean, you know, and you're lying in bed, maybe Sunday morning, you wake up and I turn on my phone and said, off to the gym, 6 a.m. on a Sunday and whatever.
I love that you follow me on Twitter.
I do follow you on Twitter, yeah.
I love it, thank you.
Well, you're saying about, you know, you didn't have to, you were back in your world and in your bubble, then you have to start worrying about image again, don't you? Because
For me,
now we
that
have
was
got
massive.
Twitter where, as we know, everybody comments, not always kindly. Was that a big worry for you?
It was massive for me. But there was quite a lot of pressure to get back in these catsuits. The twins were 6 months old at the time. I felt like can I do this? And if I'm not my svelte self that I used to be, are people going to, say things on Twitter and Facebook? And we never used to have that sort of that instant, being able to read what people say instantly. And that's quite a scary thing these days, isn't it? That you sort of have to adjust to. But then, got over it. I wore the rubber. I'm rocking it for all the mums out there.
Respect to you, lady. Respect to you, because you all rocked the rubber. I love the big reunion. I thought it was a terrific idea.
Yeah.
Really. And the thing is, you probably were the only band that didn't split up because you fell out, did you? You haven't really had a major fallout. Do you think that's because it's boys and girls?
I
Does that make a
do. I
difference?
think that we've got a really nice blend and chemistry between us.
What
What are you two laughing at? I don't even actually sort it. It would be better off just 3 girls.
I say boys and girls.
We've
I
always
should have
wanted
women
to be
and
a 5
men.
anyway, to be honest. We said you can have 2 for the price of 1.
Well, yeah, we've had a very nice balance going through the years working together, definitely. I think it's definitely helped having a balance.
Well, next week we see the concert, don't we? And that's Thursday nights, ITV2 at 9 o'clock. Thank you very much. It's
Thank you,
lovely
Andy.
to see you
Thank you
all,
for having
and
us.
keep on Liberty Xing.
Yeah, and
you.
enjoying it. You brought back some nice memories
Yeah.
over the past, from 10 years or so.
Thank you,
very much.
guys.
Thank you.